morning. For those of you who I have not had the pleasure to meet, my name is Dwight Hollins. I am a graduate of Cleveland Heights High School, class of 1977. Thank you. And I'm also the Supervisor of Athletics here in the Cleveland Heights University High School District. I welcome you to our National Signing Day at Cleveland Heights High School. And today, we are here to recognize and celebrate the accomplishment of these deserving young student athletes. To our signees, each of you has your own story of how you made it to this day. A story that includes a lot of other folks who were there to help you along the way. Maybe you were raised by a single mom who worked 2 jobs to put food on your table. Well, this day is for her too. Maybe a teacher or a counselor encouraged you to apply to that stretch school, or even encouraged you to work a little bit harder in the classroom. This day is for them as well. Maybe your family was like many of us who moved to this community to give you a chance at a better life. Well, this day and the day that we all celebrate is another day towards your achievement. Or maybe along the way, somebody told you, like me, that you were not good enough or going to amount to anything, that you simply were not college material. Well, this day is for the doubters and the haters too. It's the day that they get to see how wrong they were about you. So this is their day too. But most importantly, this day is about you. It's all those years of hard work that you put in, running sprints, lifting weights, being yelled at by coaches, all those late nights, tough classes. Y'all remember those, right? You still got a few more months of it. All those obstacles that you fought along the way, but you made it through because you set as a goal for yourself that you wanted to be a student athlete at the collegiate level. So today's signees, it signifies your accomplishment. You made it. And you should be proud because we as a community are proud of you. So at this point, we'd like to just take a moment and give a round of applause to the National Signing Class of 2016, Tiger Nation. Proud you. So before we get this party started, I just want to make sure that we recognize the superintendent. She's in the house today, Dr. Talisa Dixon. I know she's very supportive of what we're doing and what you guys have done and have achieved and how you have represented the school district throughout your 4 years here. So without further ado, we're going to move forward. I would like to bring to the podium Coach Max Stevens, who will come to us in his own way and introduce his football team, football signees, after which he will be followed by Coach Pat Gleba for boys soccer and Jeremy Holmes for boys basketball. Again, congratulations.
Good morning, everyone, and I want to thank Mr. Hollins. I want to thank the Cleveland Heights administration, number one, for hiring me as the head football coach less than about a year ago. Peter, Michelle, I know I drive you guys crazy taking up your office space these last couple of months, bringing in coaches, but it's much appreciated. Want to thank all the parents, for all the positive comments that I've received lately, but understand it's not about Coach Mack, it's about these young men here. And lastly, also I want to thank my coaching staff, especially Coach Kahari Hicks, who has played a vital role in helping me to contact colleges and make all the necessary phone calls and send out transcripts and ACT scores and et cetera. And I also want to thank these young men. In March of 2015, shortly after I was hired, met with these guys, and one of the things that I requested was that they just follow the blueprint. And we told them, if you follow the blueprint, good things will follow. And that blueprint was simply being academically responsible, being socially responsible, staying out of trouble in school and outside of school, and then obviously, athletically, they would have to perform. And to their credit, they've done all of these things, and they continue to do those things. And fortunately for them, they're in a good position to succeed further in life. One thing I want to mention, I was on the phone until about 11:30 at night on behalf of one of these young men, just going back and forth with a college coach, just trying to get this coach to understand what a high character kid they potentially can have. That coach didn't commit to this young man officially. I heard from them at about 6 o'clock this morning. So even at 5:30, the phone was ringing and I was receiving text messages, and I was sending messages to Peter last night late in the evening. So it takes a lot of hard work, but again, this is the reward. So without further ado, I want you guys to hear from these young men. And the first young man that I'm going to start out with, he was a two-way starter for us. We knew he was a great defensive player, but offensively, he ended up being one of our more impactful players, and had multiple offers on the table. And without further ado, Zachary Ford.
I gotta wait for my mom to feel me. First of all, I want to thank God for blessing me with the ability to play this game of football that I love so dearly. It been a long 4 years of high school. I didn't play my freshman year, sat the bench my sophomore year, started 11th grade and 12th grade. I'm just saying that the work I put in to be here today in front of you guys is that, like, it mean the world to me just to play at the next level and do what I do. But further than that, I like to thank Coach Mack, Coach Smith, Coach Drake, my previous coaches, my DB coach, Coach Latt, he ain't here today, Coach Roski. And first of all, I want to thank everybody that's here, all my bros over there, and all my bros right here, my man Jay. I'm just saying, like, yeah, we here. Like, yeah. And it's like, just a long road. Even before I knew where I was going with it, it been a long week. Y'all won't understand. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. But this recruiting, the recruiting trail, man, you gotta cherish it. It's once in a lifetime. You know who wants you. You gotta pick like everybody talk to coaches. You gotta let them know like what's up. They gotta let you know what's up. It's real though. And from 105 in Hampton, had to do what I do, man. Shout out to Glenville, even though I don't like them right now. That's where I'm from, man. So further to do for the next 4 or 5 years, I'll be attending the University of Toledo. And shout out to my mama too, and my auntie.
This next young man, unfortunately, was unable to play his entire senior year here at Cleveland Heights. But through a lot of talking with him and talking with his mom during his time out, again, one thing that I told him, if he just sticks with the plan, takes care of business academically, he's going to be okay. He was a transfer from, I believe, Chanel a while ago and played a little bit here at Heights last year. But I'm so proud of him because he didn't give up on himself, and I refuse to give up on him. And without further ado, Raymond Hudson.
What's up? First off, I want to thank God for blessing me with the ability to be able to do what I do. I want to I want to thank Coach Mack for helping me so much. I want to thank my mama for helping me with everything, really. I want to thank the team for doing what they did, being able to make playoffs. J-Rock was good with you, Chazla, cousins, everybody over there, Avid family. I want to thank Miss McCoy. She helped me so much through my whole time at Heights with me being an Avid. And I'll be committing to the University of Baldwin, Wallace.
This next young man, I actually met recently. He didn't play the football season with Cleveland Heights. He actually played at Lutheran East High School, but I think he was here in the building maybe 3 or 4 days, and he approached me in the hallway one day when I was meeting with some college coaches, and he says, "Are you Coach Mack?" And he asked me, would I help him out? So, of course, I told him absolutely, and we had a school come in and pulled him out of class, and he met with the coach, and the rest is history. So without further ado, Isaiah Jackson.
Just like thank you, just like thank you, just like thank you. All right. So, first, I would like to thank God. Second of all, I would like to thank my family. Third, I would like to thank all the college coaches who stuck with me through the process of me transferring schools, me missing my whole senior season due to torn ACL. it's just a blessing that I can have the opportunity to still play at the next level. I also like to thank Coach Mack for inviting me in with open arms, and the rest of the Cleveland Heights community for welcoming me back to the school. And for the next 4 years, I will be attending Ashland University.
Okay, this next young man, is my understanding coming in as a new coach. He didn't get an opportunity to play much his junior year due to a pretty bad concussion. I believe he only played 3 games or so. He came back his senior year. He worked hard, was a contributor on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Got injured partway through the season, and then came back and made some big plays in our state playoff game against St. Edward's High School. Without further ado, Kaduri Lockhart.
How y'all doing? Well, the first person I want to thank is God. I pray to him every night about this. And well, I'm just very humble right now because I get an opportunity to play college football, and it's very nice knowing that. Well, through my junior year, I was injured and I didn't play much, but I played at the end of the season. And my senior year, even I got hurt and I still played, and I played helped us get to the playoffs. And that it's just very humbling and very exciting to know that I still got the opportunity to play college football. I also want to thank my family and my dad for taking me in when I had nowhere else to go. I also want to thank all my coaches from this year, Coach Mack, Coach Hicks, Coach Smith, Coach Drake, Coach Roscoe, Coach Wiley. Who else? Oh, Coach New too. I also want to thank my old coaches for helping me develop me too. Coach Roski, Coach Lemons, Coach Dubs. All my old line coaches, all my D-line coaches, Coach Jeff Bryant. I want to shout out my teammates for helping me make me a better player. Shout out to Zach, Ray, Isaiah, Meeks, Devonte, John, Brandon, Lee. Put that down there. Prim, Terry, Timo, Woody, Gabriel, Malik for signing too. Shout out to my teammates over there, the young boys. Y'all gotta be up here next year too. Shout out to J-Rock, he doing big things. Shout out to all the parents for supporting us. And shout out to all my teachers and the avid teachers for making my signs and helping me get prepared for college and stuff. Miss McCoy, Miss Washington, Miss Pompey. Shout out to Miss Williams. Oh, shout out to Blase too. Help give me some swag. And I want to thank all my teachers too for helping me throughout the years with any work I needed help with and everything else. And for the next 4 years, I'll be attending Notre Dame College.
This next young man, I've actually known him since he was a baby, basically. Coached him when he was, 6 or 7 years old in basketball, and it's kind of ironic that all these years later, I became his football coach. Known his family for a long time, and this young man, I'm so proud of him. When you talk about having a well-rounded student athlete, he's the definition of a student athlete. He played on the defensive side of the ball for us, one of our leaders. Had to battle through some injuries prior to the season, during the season, but in the end, he was an integral part of making our defense what it became. Without further ado, Jaquan Prim.
Good morning. First, I'd like to thank God for this opportunity and this moment that we have to share with you guys today. I also like to thank him for carrying out his plan for me and using me as a vessel to exalt him in all his glory. I would not be here if it wasn't for God today. Tigers this year, we had tremendous ups and downs. Tremendous. From injuries to assimilation, from moving to Wiley. It's been real tough for 11 weeks. I was a part of that group of injuries. Week 4, I fractured my wrist. And that night in the emergency room, the doctor told me that I'd have to sit out for 6 weeks. That meant that I wouldn't be able to finish out my high school football career. I couldn't really believe it. I prayed deeply to get back on the field. God gave me another chance. I seen the orthopedic doctor. He told me I'd only have to sit out for 2 weeks, and then I'd be able to finish out my career. So, honestly, I'm very grateful to be on the stage today. I got so many people to thank, so many people, so I'm condensing. First, I want to thank all the fans who came out to watch the Tigers play on Fridays. I want to thank all my teachers, staff, counselors, and administrators for giving me all the support that I needed to be here today. I want to thank all my teammates who have my back on and off the field. Yeah. I would like to thank all my trainers, along with the student trainers as well, keeping me healthy for the season. I would like to thank all my previous coaches, Coach Houston. I'd like to thank Coach Roski and his staff for giving me great experiences before senior year. I'd like to thank Coach Mack and his staff for giving me a great, absolute great, and amazing year of football. I would like to thank my family for giving me constant support since birth. Constant. Thank my little sister, Nia Prim, for being there for me. She had no doubt in her mind that we were going to win that St. Ed's game. No doubt. I'd like to thank my brother, Emery Polly, for being one of the greatest inspirations to me. Lastly, I would like to thank my mother, Tanya Prim, for giving me everlasting support and love. I feel like everybody should have the love that a mom gives me. And I'd like to thank my father. He's the one that shaped me into the man I am today. Aspiring black man, moving on to bigger things. I even remember the first days when he had taught me how to play football. I'm very grateful for my family and my Heights family as well. I'm very grateful for you guys. And I love you guys all dearly. And on that note, for the next 4 years, I will be attending Baldwin Wallace University.
Wow, how do you follow that up? This next young man, I vividly remember probably 2 or 3 days after I got hired, someone says, this is a young man you need to reach out to. And I didn't quite know why, just had a feeling. So I picked him up one day and I told him we were going to go get something to eat. And we visited Coach Hick's father's house, and his dad dropped a lot of wisdom on us about just life, and me and this young man, we just drove around and went and, I believe, got a smoothie and just talked. And he's a somewhat reserved young man, but I don't know that I've been around a guy that works as hard as he does. A year ago, I don't know that anyone would say that he would be attending the school that he's about to attend. I heard a lot of things that he couldn't do this and couldn't do that, but one thing I had told his mom during the interview process, and she questioned me a few times about it, I had made the comment that I will speak life into your son. I believe that wholeheartedly, and as long as he accepts it, some great things are going to happen, and as long as he has faith in himself, great things would happen. And to his credit, he's put himself in a position that's not only going to affect him the next 4 years, but affect him the next 40 years. So without further ado, Demonte Meeks.
How's everybody doing? I'm so blessed by God to have the body that I have and to have the work ethic that I have. Hey, it's for real. Hey, so many things could have went wrong in the past 4 years. It's been a struggle like nobody really understands the story that we had to go through. It's been a lot. It's been hard. It's been tough. I thank my brothers, my football team for always being behind me. I thank my teachers for being the best part of my day, lightening my day, because they always made me laugh, made me happy to be in school. It's just a great experience. I thank my current coaching staff, Coach Max Stevens, Coach Smith, Coach Lass, Coach Watley. I appreciate all of my coaches. I appreciate the previous coaching staff, Coach Roski, Coach Dubs. It's been an awesome 4 years. And in the 4 years, I learned that change is always going to happen. It's just how you change yourself to adapt to it. So, with all that being said, I love my school district. It's all love. And I'm blessed to say and honored to be able to serve my country and attend the United States Air Force Academy.
All right, this next young man, in my mind, he has a great story. And one thing we always share with our players is that we all have a story. And I asked him before we started if he'd be okay if I mentioned this, but you know, he drove me crazy this season. And from day one to the end of the season. But I honestly can say I think he quit probably 2, 3, 4 times. But you know, again, I'm going to go back to that phrase, speaking life into our young people. And I just refuse to give up on him. And man, we talked a lot, called him, and to his credit, he stuck it out. And you know, if it had not been for him, I don't know that we would have been able to finish the season the way we did, because we were getting thin on the offensive and defensive line, and he stepped in and played great. So without further ado, Devonte McGregor.
Hey family, y'all don't usually let me do this. Man, I'm nervous though. You ain't even talking to Mike. But no, how y'all doing? As y'all know, I'm Devonte McGregor. Hey. But no, for real, I want to thank everybody. I want to start out with Coach Lemons, Ali. I love the speeches, man. I love them. Roski, all the previous coaches. Now I want to get the teachers. Ms. Douglas, Ms. Collins, Ms. Johnson, Ms. Pompey, Ms. McCoy. I just want to thank all y'all. I want to thank the squad. It's been a road. I think I quit 5 times, Coach. Probably 5. No, I'm playing. But for the next 4 years, I'll be attending Central State University. Oh yeah. One more thing. I want to thank my people. My mama's birthday today. Yeah, so, hey, do we get excused absences for this? Because I'm just...
Now you see what I mean. All right, this next young man, he suffered a devastating injury his junior year, and he came back through hard work and was a major contributor, primarily on offense, played a little bit of defense, but just a good young man, someone who I really enjoyed getting to know. And I can't wait to see what he does in the future, because I'm expecting some big things. Next young man to the podium, John Miller.
What's good? What's good? You said what? First of all, I would like to thank God. Without this, none of this would be possible. But many people did not understand what me and my teammates went through during the season. It was very stressful and hard, but with my support of my coaches, my football journey was made easier. But with that being said, I would like to thank Coach Mack, Coach Hicks, Coach Smith, and Coach Lemons. I would also like to thank my family, especially my mom, dad, and sister for pushing me to do my best. And I would also like to thank my little brother for being there for me. And when I leave for college, nothing's going to be the same without you. I love you. Yeah, man, you already know that. And now, squad. Come on, come on. Yeah. These right here is my bros. I love them. I'm going to miss them. And with that being said, I will continue my education and football career at Hocking College.
Helmet on, John.
Put this on. I'm about to put this boy on. Watch out.
Put it on.
I can't fit in my head.
It's large.
I'm not about to put this boy on. I thought I was doing fine. I'm on this one. I did. Hey, this is Devonte.
Okay, this next young man was one of the most intense competitors on the high school level that I've ever been around. He beat up a lot of turf whenever he missed the tackle. I couldn't wrap my mind around him punching the ground, but he was just intense to the point of where if we were losing a game, and those first 4 games we were losing a lot, and by a lot, he always put everything on himself to the point where he could hardly function the second half. But he got it together, played, another one of the young men that played injured, and just played amazing, was a leader on our defense, led the team in tackles, all district selection. Without further ado, Brandon Parks Hayes.
I'm trying not to. Hey, how are y'all doing today, man? Good blessed day, man. First off, I'd like to thank God, I'd like to thank my family, thank Coach Mack. Further ado, I'd like to thank Coach Lascaritas. He was like a second father to me. He always helped when I really needed him. Like, he was there for me. When I broke my hand, I couldn't, in a game crying because I couldn't make a tackle or something like that, he told me to just put your head through, keep your head up and just keep going. Even if we was losing, just keep going. Dang, yo. Yeah, you know I gotta thank all the bros over there. Some of them not on the table right now, but you know they gonna make it. They gonna get their Sean. They gonna get Tom Sean. Oh God, man. Whew. If I start crying, I owe somebody $5. You know I gotta thank my bros right here. You know, my little sons right here. I hope they do. They gonna do some great things. All my bros right here.
Man, it's just been a long 4 years. Didn't play my freshman year, barely played my sophomore year. Junior year just had a bad concussion. Yeah. But you know, I'm a Tiger through and through. You know, had to thank all of them. But yeah, I'll be carrying out my football career and my education to Hocking College.
Okay, this next young man, definitely probably the strongest person in this auditorium. He is uniquely strong for a high school age student athlete. But you know, he's one of the young men that we early on in the season we just kept challenging him to play at a higher level and just to give a little more effort. And again, the challenge was if you just buy in, some good things are going to happen. And he really buckled down and was a major part of our offensive and defensive lines. Without further ado, Lee Price.
It's my brother's birthday today too, so wish him a happy birthday.
I want to thank God for being up here, because without him, I wouldn't be up here. It's been a long 4 years, long. I want to thank my mom, my biggest fan. I want to thank my dad, my second biggest fan. I want to thank my sister, my role model. I want to thank my brothers over there. My boy J-Rock. I want to thank all my coaches, because without them, I don't know where I'd be at. I just want to thank everybody that helped me in the last 4 years, because without them, again, I don't know where I'd be. The next few years, I'll be taking my talents to Hocking College.
Okay, this next young man, you know, when I first met him, I wasn't quite sure where he was going to play and help out the team. And he got a starting position right away. And then as a coaching staff, we decided to make some changes. And he maintained a great attitude through it and just contributed any way he was called upon. And then I heard from his mom. And, you know, she just wanted to know what was going on. And I remember just sharing with her that he's going to be okay. And, you know, she just wanted her son to have an opportunity and a fair opportunity. And I assured her that we would do everything in our power to make sure that he has an opportunity to further his education without her having to come too much out of pocket. But without further ado, I want to introduce Alphonzo Terry.
like to thank God because every day, you know, he blessed me to play this sport. And some people like bless me with these opportunities, you know, and just some people can't even, you know, starstruck, man. Lee cried before he came up here. I'm emotional. But I want to thank all my teachers, Miss McCoy, like Miss Pompey, you know, Miss Washington. Because if you ask Miss McCoy, man, it's been a long 4 years. All this, my maturing, 9th grade, I ain't even like just walking around the school, skipping class. Didn't play that much. 10th grade, I didn't even play football for real. 11th grade, you know, played JV Terry. But I made it. Came a long way though, you see. But I want to thank my family. Me and my mom, man, it's been a long 17 years, not even 4. Just bumping heads, man. But I love her though. And my grandma, my stepdad, you know, long. But I want to thank everybody over there, man, for real. Like, they're my brothers for real, man. All these people up here, man, I love them, man, for real, like family. But without further ado, I'll be furthering my football career and my educational career at Malone University. And I want to thank Miss Coffee, you know, I forgot about you, Miss Coffee. You know, everybody else, my teachers. And Zach Ford, Raymond, Hudson, you know, everybody up here.
Okay, this next young man, probably one of the most committed players on the team in terms of just attending workouts from day one and taking care of business academically. A great student. Played on the defensive side of the ball for us primarily. Very dedicated and just did everything that was asked of him by the coaching staff. And ended up becoming a pretty good football player who now has an opportunity to become a student athlete on a higher level. Without further ado, Artemus Watts.
Oh man. I ain't have a speech prepared. But first I wanna thank God, cause without him, I can't do what I do. It's been a long 4 years, man. I wanna thank my father for putting me in this sport. I wanna thank previous coaches, the coaches I got now, Coach Mack, Coach Smith, Coach Drake, for not letting me play quarterback. That one cool. It's cool, though. I got respect for you. That was standing, though. I want to thank Miss McCoy out there. She like a second mom to me. I love you, too. Coach Ali, Coach Lemons, my bros back here, Quinn, Twine, Lee up here, Coach Ford, Ray, all my bros up here, man. Brandon, Lee, all of them. Last but never least, I want to thank my mom. We won't say as much, but we love you. We really do. Without you, man, I don't know where I'd be. You like my backbone, really.
Come on, man. Give her a hug, man. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do?
Thank my grandparents too.
There you go. Oh, let it out. Get it out. Come on, Timo. Come on, Timo. baby. Come on, T-Bone. Let's go. You'll be fine.
For the next 4 years, I commit to Wittenburg University.
Quick, come here. Quick, real quick. You be on the stage next. Yeah. Artemus. Quentin.
Okay, last but not least for the football team anyway, this young man, again, he's one of those guys, when I was first hired, I was told by someone, Coach, you better win this young man over. He carries a lot of weight with the team. He's well respected and a great student athlete. I looked at his transcript when I first got hired, and I think that particular grading period, I believe he had a 4.0. And, we just kept paying attention, and to this day, I don't know that he's gotten nothing but A's and maybe a B here and there, but just a phenomenal student athlete. Scored a 27 on his ACT. I believe it was a 27. Had a lot of universities knocking on his door, from places like Georgetown University, Air Force, and et cetera. And for various reasons, he made a choice to go elsewhere, but was a big part of the team and a guy that I will definitely miss. I wish I could get him back for another year or two, but he's going to move on to bigger and better things. Without further ado, LeAndrew Woody.
How y'all doing today? I ain't gonna ball, bro. I ain't gonna cry. Good morning. Damn, I hope I don't. I don't see my dad. He probably handling business, I'm the problem child. He do a lot. I'm single, All right, well, I don't want to hold people all day. I'm the last one. But first of anything, I am grateful and blessed to be in the position I am today, to better myself and open up great windows of opportunity. It's been a hell of a road, no doubt. I ain't even gonna fake the all, man. Like he said, from EC up the way, 100, anywhere you want to name, man. It was a rough 4 years, man. I came up here in 9th grade. It was a big change. I'm a firm believer of everything happening for a reason, so there's definitely a reason why I'm here speaking to you all today, praying that it's a positive one in the long run. Today I will be signing my letter of intent to attend the university. This is made possible by a handful of people, with God first on the list. Really, all of my teachers that I've grew to be close with over these 4 years, they know how we rock, all my teachers, man. I know I might forget some, but I definitely appreciate y'all. Administration, Miss P, Mr. Mary, Mr. Ross, Mr. Rasul, Mr. Hollins, Gleba, Ms. Gorin, Ms. Davis, McKinney, Bloxon, Williams, Washington, Coach Newton, Coach Lemons, Coach Kravis, Coach Ali, new coach staff, Coach Matt, Coach, Smith over there, my man's right here, man. Coach Drake, gang over there, man. You already know how they rock. It's so many more I can name, but just know that I appreciate you all. Thank you all, and much lastly, I'd like to thank my father, who took me at 1 year as a single father and shaped me to be the man I am today, with not much help but from my grandmothers. Definitely. With not much help but from my grandmothers, aunts, and uncles. Without them all and him, I wouldn't be where I am today. With the mindset I have, much love to all of them. Thanks to them for everything. Thank you to everybody else. Hey, I just want to talk about you. Hold on, turn up. Thanks for everything. Without further speaking, I am blessed to say today I will be committing to the University of Malone in Canton, Ohio on a full ride scholarship. M's up, go get it, gang, go Pioneers, man. Hold on, we coming up out here, man. I ain't get no hat, I ain't saying to do it as a late commitment, man, but we here, man, Malone, man, let's get it.
My name is Patrick Gleba, and I'm an assistant soccer coach for the boys varsity team. And I have great pleasure to be here to introduce this next young man. He's a four-year letterman of the varsity team. He's captain of the team this year. He also kicked for the football team this year. This year, he helped lead our team to an overall record of 12 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. Scoring 27 goals this year, which racks his 4-year total up to 53. He's an All-Ohio second team award winner, Greater Cleveland First Team Award winner. And then here at school and outside of the class or inside the classroom, he's a member of the National Honor Society, the marching band, and the symphony. And with all that, he carries a overall rolling GPA of 3.53. It's with great pleasure and honor that I introduce to you Gabriel Pewu.
Crazy. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for giving me the ability to play soccer. Secondly, I'd like to thank my coaches, Coach Gleba, Coach Motamai, also my ambassadors, club coach, Coach Keaton. They all helped me be a better leader, and a better player, and a better man. Secondly, I'd like to thank my family. My brother, that's Samuel Joseph Corpus Jr., as Miss McCoy knows, Miss McCoy knows. And my brother Cornelius, most of you don't know, but Cornelius is actually the one who made me play soccer. I wanted to be like him when I was younger, so he used to say, like, I want to play soccer, and I was like, oh, I want to play too. So he's the whole reason I'm up here standing in front of you today. I'd like to thank my grandmother. I know she's at home rooting for me. My father isn't here today. Most of you don't know this, but my father's a marine engineer. He works on a boat for 3-4 months at a time and comes home for 3-4 months at a time. So he's not here today with me. And this brings me to my mom, my rock. She raised me pretty much as a single mother. Not really, but without my father here half of the year, she's been there every step of the way, my biggest supporter, my biggest fan. I love you with all my heart. I know I don't say it every day, but I really, truly do love you. My cousin Chokhan, man. Like a brother to me, man. It's not even a cousin, it's like my brother. Oh, man. I want to shout out to everybody up here, man. You all did well this year. To be up here is an honor and a blessing. I want to thank the football team over there, man. Giving me a great year. My soccer boys over there. You know, one of the best movies I ever saw was Paid in Full. And as Money Making Mitch said, everybody's gotta eat, B. So it's our time to eat. It's our time to eat. So for the next 4 years,
I'm blessed, truly blessed and honored to say that I'll be attending Cleveland State University.
I know there's a statement that says saving the best for last. It's true, but I don't know about that. I was just telling Coach Mack that, you know, every time I call a timeout in the basketball game, I don't know the 5 players that are in the game. So for him to remember all these boys and their names is definitely a tribute to him. But this is a special day for me. I don't even know if these guys understand. I am a 1996 graduate of the Cleveland Heights High School. This is actually my 20th year reunion, and so I'm excited about that. But I'm more excited to see that with all the negative news and publicity that this school gets, that we have young men that represent us, and they don't talk about that. So this is a tribute to you guys. Proud of you, but I definitely want to tell you something that, you know, I tell my players. This day is about you, and I want you to celebrate it, but there's somebody waiting on the rest of your story. The first part of your story has been awesome. Everybody has had to fight through something, and you did that, but now you have to go write the rest of the story to help somebody else that may not even be born yet, but he may become a Heights Tiger like you. So definitely that's a tribute to you. Then I want to say, you know, Malik Smith, I told, you know, him this the other day. Malik's birthday is on the same day as my oldest son, so I told him, you know, they're 2 years apart, so I've been celebrating his birthday for 2 years before he and I, you know, even linked up, and I knew that it was something special about him, and I didn't know what it was, but it's that link of the date of 5/13, and so he's definitely, you know, a special young man. His mom told me that he's had 4 high school coaches in 4 years. And so when you're doing something that you love to do and you're throwing a different person in the way of that, it gets difficult. And so I don't know if he even understands how much, I don't know what the word is, but how much something that it takes to make it through that and to get to this point to where he can go and get his college paid for and go be the pilot that, you know, he's supposed to be. Is special because there were things thrown in his way. And even though, you know, we're having struggles on the basketball court right now, it's not physical for us, it's mental, but I still believe that with 6 games left and 7 or 8 games in the tournament, that Malik is key to us getting the state championship, because that's the only reason that I came here. And so I expect him to get that done. Thank you.
All right, how's everybody doing today? Hold on, let me get this speech prepared. All right, well, first off, I want to thank God for this opportunity. Without him, none of this would be possible. And I can't express the level of gratitude that I have for this moment that I have been blessed with. Continuing my passion in flying planes and becoming a pilot has always been my dream since I was 9 years old. I took my first flight at the age of 9, and it's never fell back from it. Also, continuing to play basketball at the Division I level on a full ride scholarship. It's more than a dream come true. I want to thank my parents. They are no doubt my biggest fans on and off the court. They support me in whatever I do. They are the most precious gift that God has gave to me. Their unconditional love has shaped me into the man I am today. And to start off with the shout outs. If I had to do a shout out for every single person that has helped me along this journey and helped me become the young man I am today, it'd be a never ending list. But there's a few people that I do want to shout out. In the schoolhouse, Miss McCoy. She's like a second mom to me. That's my school mom, I say. Thank you, Miss McCoy, for everything you've done. I love you, Ma. I want to shout out my Nana right here who came all the way from Vegas to share this moment with me. And last but not least, y'all know who's coming next. My best friend, my teammate, my right-hand man. This is my guy. This is my little brother, Tyreek. Come here, bro. I want you to know that no matter what happens in life, you know that I'm always here for you, bro. And no matter how far I go, whether I'm in North Carolina or wherever, I'll always be your number one fan. I love you, bro. Also, recently I lost a really good person to me, Coach Carter. For those who don't know him, this man was everything. He was supportive, he was always good-spirited, had good hearts for everybody. A week before he passed, he told me that he was gonna be up here on the stage with me. And he told me that he was going on vacation. And I came to school the next couple of weeks and found out that he had passed away from cancer. So I really want to give a special shout out to him that even though he's not here with me physically, he's still here in spirits. And I know he's looking down from above. I want to give a shout out to the basketball team. For those who went here, Coach J. Rock, Coach Sweets, Coach Dre, Jalen, Chaz, I see y'all. And I'm proud to say that I'm continuing my education and following my passion of being a pilot and continuing to play basketball, the game I love, at the University of North Carolina, Asheville.
Okay, before we get to the reason that we are actually here, I just wanted to acknowledge the presence also of our Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Gould. And I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the individuals who are most responsible for pulling off this event. That would be Michelle Bukowski and Peter Eckendorf, my staff in the athletic department. Y'all can do better than that. Thank you. Gentlemen, the time has come. Please pick up your pens. And at this moment, you may sign your letter of intent. This being all, I want to thank you all for coming out, making this day a memorable day for our student athletes, and we look forward to a successful remaining academic season, both on the field and in the classroom. Thanks again.